Cardano is a decentralized third-generation blockchain created in 2015 by the famous Charles Hoskins. After 2 years of continuous development, the protocol was officially launched in 2017 by the Input-Output Hong Kong Foundation, or IOHK Foundation for short. What's unique about Cardano is that this is the only blockchain ever that adapted a research-driven approach for developing the protocol. Its development squad consists of expert researchers and skilled engineers who were bound to critically review the strategies of the protocol. The primary goal of Cardano is to provide financial services to the masses and develop incredible decentralized applications and smart contracts the world has never seen before. Charles Hoskins, who was also the founding member of the Ethereum blockchain, wanted to create a third-generation protocol that could eliminate all the scalability and adaptability concerns of the first 2 generations. This is why he developed a protocol that is not only sustainable and flexible, but fast and secure. The first 2 generations that are Bitcoin and Ethereum have 2 main issues: the incredibly high gas fee and the low TPS, or transactions per second rate. The factor causing both of these problems is the proof-of-work mechanism, which is not only energy-intensive but highly sluggish. To solve this, Cardano came up with the Ouroboros proof-of-stake mechanism, which basically is an upgraded version of the proof-of-stake mechanism. Check out our video links in the description below if you're confused how proof-of-work and proof-of-stake works. The workings behind Cardano's Ouroboros protocol are quite simple. To mine the blocks, the system itself selects the nodes based on the amount and length of time staked to the protocol. The most invested nodes or stakeholders in the protocol get to validate the block first. To avoid the 51% attack, these nodes are chosen randomly, which increases the security of the system. For increasing scalability and making the system even more effective, the protocol divides the time period of mining into epochs. One epoch in standard setting lasts for 5 days. Each epoch is further divided into 432,000 slots lasting 1 second per slot, while taking 20 seconds to create a new block. This means a new slot leader or node can mint a new block every 20 seconds. The slot leader or validator nominated for the slot validates the block and it gets added to the chain. In Cardano's system, a total of 73 epochs can run in a year. The protocol is capable of running several epochs simultaneously, making Cardano even more scalable. According to Hoskins, the scalability of the system should increase with more users. Cardano's goal is to handle around 1 million transactions per second in future. Now, what's even more amazing about Cardano's protocol is its peer review approach. This approach has never been used before by any protocol in the crypto world. But before we head on to the peer review approach, let me tell you a fun fact about Cardano. The protocol was named Cardano after the name of an Italian mathematician, Girolamo Cardano, whereas the native coin Ada was named after Ada Lovelace, who was another great English mathematician. This shows that the team behind Cardano is always inclined towards mathematical data and logical algorithms. This is even reflected in the protocol's peer review approach. Most cryptocurrencies have a developed white paper that contains all the project details and the roadmap of the project. Cardano, however, was different. Each project of the protocol was built on scientific foundations and research. For every new project, Cardano's research papers were reviewed by several academic leaders in the field, and the projects were only accepted if the review was successful. Cardano's team presented theories in conferences that were discussed in detail. One of those accepted projects was the Ouroboros proof-of-stake protocol. Another cool thing about Cardano is its programming language. Unlike Ethereum, which uses Solidity, Cardano chose Haskell as its prime programming language. Haskell is one of the best-known programming languages in the world. It is not only widely used, but simple enough for the new developers to learn and use. On the list of popular programming languages, Haskell is found in the topmost 27 languages. Before we move on to the architecture of Cardano, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel if you find value in our video. We thank you for your support. The architecture of Cardano. While Ouroboros increase the number of transactions per second, the next issue for Cardano to solve is the bandwidth. If you're not tech-savvy, bandwidth refers to the amount of information transmitted through a network connection in a specific unit of time. Each node of Cardano's blockchain stores the entire transaction record, or ledger, which highly affects the bandwidth. In a limited bandwidth, the network has to successfully transmit this entire data in a specific time. This was impossible to achieve with our normal internet connection. Cardano removed this obstacle by implementing RENA, the recursive inter-network architecture. RENA is a highly adaptable and customizable architecture network that is based on two protocols. One protocol is used for data transfer, and the other one is for managing layers. RENA is less complex and can work faster while providing privacy, scalability, and transparency. This architecture was an amazing idea, as it solved the bandwidth issue to some extent. This takes us to the layers of Cardano's protocol. Cardano's protocol is divided into two layers: the Cardano Settlement Layer, or CSL for short, and the Cardano Computation Layer, or CCL for short. The basic function of these layers is to make the system more proficient. The CSL layer is the settlement layer of Cardano's network. This layer basically performs all the value or money settlement tasks that happen between the receiver and sender on the protocol. All the transactions of ADA tokens also happen here. This layer basically works as a balanced ledger. The CCL, or the computation layer, handles all the computations and complex tasks of the protocol. This layer contains the proof-of-stake protocol, and the basic function of this is to run smart contracts and store the data of all the transactions. This two-layered system prevents the protocol from slowing down and allows faster transactions. Since Cardano wanted to provide a financial solution to the world, it needed to resolve the interoperability obstacle. There are hundreds of coins and blockchains available in the market, but not many are compatible enough to work with each other. Let's say you have 10 Bitcoins and you want to convert them into Tether. For this simple transaction, you require the assistance of an intermediary. Cardano wanted to become interoperable, which means that the blockchain should be able to adapt to other protocols as well, as this would allow the protocol to perform seamless transactions everywhere. The milestone was achieved this March when the ecosystem announced that Ethereum's decentralized applications can now be deployed on Cardano's protocol, because the C1 layer of Cardano is compatible with the EVM sidechain. Soon after, Cardano announced that ADA and AGIX tokens are now interoperable with each other through a purpose-built bridge. This was indeed an amazing milestone for the coin, as it was a much-needed development for the crypto world. Cardano's Tokenomics. ADA is the digital token of Cardano's protocol and has a maximum supply of 4 to 5 billion tokens. Unlike other coins, ADA can be used exactly how cash is used in normal life. This coin does not require a third-party tool, and anyone anywhere in the world can use ADA as an exchange currency. Since Cardano is based on proof-of-stake, validators need to stake ADA in the pool. The validators are rewarded with ADA once they validate a block. ADA also provides voting rights to the stakeholders when a new development is proposed in the community. The stakeholders use their ADA coins to place their votes for the development. The current market capitalization of ADA is around 15.6 billion, while the number of coins in circulation is 33.7 billion. Cardano may not be doing well at this point, but the developments of the protocol have always been remarkable. This is probably why the crypto community is still positive about the ecosystem. That's all the time we have for Cardano. Are you excited to see Cardano boom? Do you think ADA has potential? Let us know in the comments section below. And check out our video on Algorand, another third-generation blockchain protocol touted as Ethereum killer. See you in our next one.